felt like this day was never going to come, but at long last we are out. We're gone. We're starting our summer getaway, our summer holidays, and our summer cruise. And we have an absolutely perfect, gorgeous day. Hot, sunny, dead flat calm. I'm filming as I'm going along and just trying to give a little bit of a sense of how calm it is. And I'm filming the wake of passing boats. Passed two Carver 35s, 355s, and I'm gonna say the last one looked like a trawler, like possibly a looper. One boat ahead of us, and that's all the boat traffic pretty much basically that we've seen in the last hour since we left our home port. Here we are, we're out and about, we're going. The only thing is the little kitty cats are keeping Anchor Girl busy, and she can't relax because, as you know, my little tiny whiny, he's been with us. This is his 5th season, so he knows the routine and he's with it. He's not 100% comfortable right now, but he's getting used to it again, re-used to it. Little Mocha, it's a brand new day, so he is desperately trying to get to the back part of the boat. Anchor Girl doesn't want to let him back there because it is open, so we can, do the lines, because we are going to start going through a couple of locks today. And so she's just holding him back. So I joke, only half joke, I said, boy, it's a lot of work with those kitty cats. And she said, yeah, she can't relax. But day one, first day for the little guy, so it's to be expected. All right. Now, I'm not going to apologize for talking about the cats while we are traveling, because as I've tried to let everybody know, they're a big part of our life. They're like our children. Love them to death, and for me especially, they're great traveling companions, great companions to have on board the boat. I had earlier this season a few people bragging out on me. I guess they hate cats, or they hate me. I don't care. Remember, folks, I started this channel for me and try to, introduce you guys to some of the beautiful boating that we do and everything else. So if I talk about and show our kitty cats, so be it. For those other guys, go somewhere else if you don't like me talking about cats. I hate to be blunt, but that's the way it is, because I'm going to be frank, it pissed me off. Just the way some people are. This is our life, not yours, so deal with it. Anyways, carrying on, gorgeous day, and we are heading that way. And yes, we're going to go back to where I have shown you in the past. Hopefully I can show you from a little bit different perspective. Slowing the boat down a little bit because we are just approaching the Gamebridge side of the Trent-Severn waterway, the canal. I know a lot of people say, well, the Trent Canal. It's the Trent-Severn waterway, and I know some of you are thinking, Paul, why do you guys always go to the Trent-Severn waterway every year for your holidays? Well, Lake Simcoe, where our home port is located, is on actually an integral part of the Trent-Severn waterway. So for us to go anywhere, we're starting on the Trent-Severn waterway. We're just traveling now through the canal. Sorry again, just slowing her down a little bit. So we're going to go through the canal system, but remember the waterway is made up of lakes, rivers, and man-made canals, all interconnected. 240 miles end to end, 386 kilometers from Lake Ontario up to Georgian Bay at Port Severn. So yeah, this is the starting point of the easternmost section of the Trent-Severn waterway, the Talbot section, because this is actually part of the Talbot River, which again forms part of the Trent-Severn waterway, and so that's why we're here. Well, you've heard me complain all year so far about how much rain we've been having, especially this last weekend with Hurricane Beryl, I think it was, that came over and dumped about 50 millimeters of rain on us. So all the waterways are really high. Our lake level, and just keeping an eye on our slip, it had dropped probably inch and a half, but now it's back up to where it was, and all that water is coming from not only the sky but these canals, because they got to take the water downstream onto the lake. So there is high water warnings on through Parks Canada's website, as well as fast flowing water, flooding, and debris in the water and so on and so forth. But I mean, we're gonna have to deal with that. Yeah, I can definitely feel the current coming through here, driving through here, and I can see it in the water undulating a little bit on the surface. And the water's a lot higher than we normally see it, especially this time of year. But that's okay, because once we get through this lock, that shouldn't be really an issue, because there's a lot more control in between this set of locks. We'll see. So we are just approaching now lock 41, the Gamebridge lock, and we're hoping to get through that and through the top of lock 40 and spend the night there. We were discussing about going a little bit farther, but since again the little kitty cats are getting reacclimatized and learning all about this again, we're just gonna have an early day and an early stop. Stand back, everybody, stand back.
There's no rush up to the next one, they're just dropping, so it'll be better if you don't have to pull over or anything up there.
Okay, we'll pull over here on the gray line.
Yeah, whatever you prefer.
Gray line, right side.
Lots of room.
Wow. Perfect.
Nice, eh? Got about 2 feet here, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Now, if you remember, I brought you here first thing in the spring before the system was open and showed you that this was wide open, well, drained. There was no water in this canal at all. And so I flew the drone over it and it looked pretty neat. And it looks a lot different today. There you are. See, I told you I was going to try and show you something new and different. Don't know if you can see that. There's
That's new and different?
Well, from coming here, it's always the same boring stuff. This is real life. So you think these are flying ants?
I don't know what the hell they are. They're flying something.
The little flies.
I've
There's
never seen them before.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. a lot.
Yeah.
But hopefully their life cycle only lasts an hour and they're going to be all dead pretty soon. But anyways, they're all over the place. But yeah, anything it's got something to do with all the rain we've had and all the greenery. Look how thick and green everything is, and all the water. Lots of goose poo today. Okay, well, Anchor Girl experiments with some sort of spray that might just... Huh? It's a flying ant, apparently. So now we all know they're flying ants. So here we are.
No, they look like little bumblebees, but they're not bumblebees.
Is that product safe on the what you're spraying?
Safe on what?
The screen.
Well, we'll find out.
Okay.
If there's no screen tomorrow, then you know.
And then there'll be no screening properties for the screen. So, and the other thing is lots of goose shit today. Lots and lots and lots. They were good enough just as we were pulling in, they were sweeping it off the walkway at least. But lots of goose poo on the ground because lots of goosies hanging around. Whatever, we'll make the most of it. It's a lovely day. Friggin' hot, but it's nice. Nice breeze now. Oh, shade. Hot, eh?
It's nice here.
Yes, it is very warm today. Dare I say hot. It's sweating hot.
Humid.
It's humid and sunny and very little breeze. So I don't know if you can hear in the background, but I have the air conditioner. Sorry, I got the generator running because the kitty cats are inside and they don't want to come out. So I did that to put the air conditioning on because it was baking inside there. Baking. We had the hatches open, but not enough air movement. So I closed that down, put on the Jenny and the air conditioner running. Now the problem is, Anchor Girl's afraid to go inside the boat. She's refusing to go inside the boat because she knows it's so beautiful and comfortable. And I said,
won't come back out.
well, this is it. She won't come back. And she goes, why would I go in? It's summertime. It's beautiful. It's hot.
I'll become a cat.
Yeah, you can become like the cats. But anyways, I am sitting here. There's a little bit of shade from those trees there. We would normally, when we come to this lock and stay here, we would set up our chairs and a little
And our
table.
But there's too much goose shit.
Yeah, it's goose poo everywhere. So I'm going to sit here all by myself because Anchor Girl won't come over here with me, and I'm going to enjoy
Comfy here.
this chilled Corona Light. Did I tell you how difficult it is to find Corona Light in Ontario these days? Oh man. Okay. Anyways. And I got to use up these ice cubes before they go stale. I hear that train a-coming.
A lot of dead trees, eh?
Yeah. Probably drowned with all the rain if they're in ditches. Ditches.
They look like birch.
Could be. What was that?
I said just what we need, more rain.
No, we need the rain to wash the boat.
Yes.
to rinse the boat. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this. It needs it.
You should get out there with your little scrubby and
Yeah, sure.
scrub away. You could have had your shower out there.
Right on. Would have been nice and warm anyways. Sounds nice. Yeah, so that's about it for today. As the day ends, just had a nice refreshing shower. It was so hot today, okay? Uncomfortably so. I mean, it was hot. It was hot. Yeah, it was very uncomfortable, so it was nice to jump in the shower. Yeah, I put the generator back on, put the air conditioner back on, so it's cooling down inside the boat nicely. And yeah, we're probably going to call it an early night because it was exhausting with that heat today. Anyways, just want to also mention that when we were coming through lock 41, if you notice, that was they only had one lock gate open, so I had to squeeze out the only open side. Lock staff told me it was 16 feet wide, so they want to make sure a boat was going to fit. And yeah, no problem, we did. The issue was with that lock gate, what happened was at some point last night, a raccoon got into the works. As remember, these are the old style manual lock gates, lock gates, the wooden lock gates, semi-exposed mechanics on these things to open and close them and do what they have to do. So sadly, a raccoon got in there, and anyways, I don't know for a fact, but I'm gonna guess he didn't survive the night. He did? Oh. Okay, so there you go. So that would have been a little bit messy.
They
And
went to open it.
oh,
That's how the chain got
oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, sadly it was messy, and he didn't survive. But then one of the chains fell off the mechanism, so they couldn't operate that gate. When we approached the bottom side, it was the north side gate. It was only partially open. Usually they open both sides, so you can come into the lock on either side that you want or wherever you're directed to. So this time they only had, they call it a half gate. It was just open. It wasn't open all the way, which indicates don't come in on that side, go on the other side. So they told us that it was the upper lock gate, the exit side in our case, was down. So the boys were here from Parks Canada doing the repairs and reattaching that chain and probably cleaning up a mess. So anyways, that's a sad story. Sorry to end this video on that bit of a downer note, but whatever. It's a raccoon. Well, don't say that. It's a living creature, just like spiders. You always kill spiders. I save creatures. I take spiders in the house. I'll throw them outside if I can catch them before she squishes them, and same on the boat. But that's just me. Yeah, so that's it. So tomorrow, it's supposed to be another hot day. This rain is just going to be intermittent for the next couple hours, I think it was. And then warm overnight, not a lot of breeze, so maybe uncomfortable on the boat for sleeping, but we'll see.
No, we have our fans.
Oh yeah, we got
We
our
have two
battery-powered fans.
big battery-powered fans.
Brand new batteries, so we're good to go. And then tomorrow we're going to head that way. Going to try for getting to the top side of the Kirkfield lift lock. And it's nice there because I can go swimming because it's a lot more open. And so I hope to jump in. We both had our feet in the water, tried to cool down a little bit today. And so tomorrow I hope to plunge and jump in the water. Never went swimming again last year. All year, man, oh man. Yeah, so it'll be nice to go swimming, and also being at the top side, it's a little bit more exposed to any breeze that may be in the neighborhood. Might keep us cool. All right, and then we'll take off the following day, and we'll see where we get to after that. All right, so that's it for this one. As always, I'll look forward to your comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.